I know you're awake. I've been lying in my room for hours now. It's 5:30 a.m., and there's not much I can do. You know the worst part of my situation is? I'm in the same room with my grandmother and somehow my parents. They keep looking at me, and I can't help but not look back and try not to scream or cry. Their eyes are focused on me, and their eyes are wide open. There's a strong scent of blood, and I feel paralyzed with fear. Here's the thing. I notice the second I make any hint that I'm not asleep anymore, I'm completely fucked. I'll die, and there's no one around me to save me. I've been trying to think of a way out, but the only idea is to rush for the door and run outside and scream for help, hoping any street workers hear me. It's risky, but if I stay here, I'll surely die. It's waiting for me to wake up, to see its masterpiece. You're probably wondering how I got in this situation. I do get ahead of myself sometimes. About 3 hours ago, I woke up, heard screaming from the other side of the room. I get up, go to check on the noise before I realize I had to use the restroom. Instead of doing the smart thing, the noble thing, investigating, I used the bathroom first. In doing this, I could have gotten myself killed right then for my stupid actions. But I actually did my business, took a peek outside the bathroom. There was blood on the carpet, as any sane human would do. If I'm a human, I bolted back into my room, hiding under the sheets, which is the norm for me. I tried to convince myself to go back to sleep, and that this was just some weird, vivid dream or something. But I heard my bedroom door creak open. Unlike the terrified child I was, I peeked out from under my blankets to see what was going on. I could see something dragging my parents in my room. They were obviously dead. It was not human. I can tell you that much. It was hairless, with no eyes, no clothing, and walked like a caveman, with its back slouched as it dragged my family. But the thing was smarter than any caveman. It propped my father against the edge of my bed and made me face him. It sat my mother down in a chair and positioned it towards me as well, and then set my grandmother facing the window. It started rubbing its hands along the walls, staining it with blood, drawing a circle with the devil's pentagram inside of it. This thing had made probably what it would call its masterpiece. To finish it off, it scrambled a message onto the wall that I could not read in the darkness. It then positioned itself under my bed, waiting to strike. The scariest thing is, now my eyes have adjusted to the darkness. Since I can read the message on the wall, I don't want to look at it because it's terrifying to think about, but I feel like I need to see it before I'm killed. I peek at my creature's masterpiece. The message says,